Dysfunctional vet. As you can see here, I have a nice approximately 8-inch square beam that I'm getting ready to cut into 4x4s. It is 8 feet long. As you can see, it's primo wood. Let me show you what I started off with. I started off with actually this log right here. This is where I cut this out from. This is another log cut at the same time. You can tell it's pretty worn. This has been sitting here for a while because it's been so wet. It took a while just to get it out where I could get to it. And as you can see, the bark is pretty much shat off of the thing. But what I wanted to talk to you about is when logs are on the ground like this, they pick up lots of dirt. Normally I use a pistol type nozzle in order to wash the water off, and I use a broom at the same time. I went and bought this on Amazon. Turn it where you can see it. This is a nozzle. There's a nozzle at this end. There's a valve right here to turn it on and off. It screws on. Now if you watch the commercial on that they advertise these things for, they say this is like a $90 or something deal which causes the water pressure to kick way up. If you are careful with that commercial, you're going to realize that the stuff that they use that they're cleaning with is not this piece of equipment. So it's a bait and switch. However, I bought this because it would allow me to put the nozzle, this end right down here, and this is on fan, it would allow me to put the nozzle right up against the wood, which I can't do with the pistol grip. I also have a fireman's type nozzle, and I can't really get close enough with that either, but with this I can. I was able to knock off a lot of the wood. I was able to knock off a lot of the dirt from the wood, and as you can see, this was the top layers of it right here, and you can tell it would certainly hold dirt. I got all that off. Now this is my scrap from that log right here. Let me back this off. This is the scrap. The usable portions of this, and these are in approximately 1/4 inch thicknesses, is right here. I can use this for concrete forms. I can use this for all kinds of stuff. And I've got all of this out. This is where having your own sawmill is real handy. But I wanted to talk to you about that nozzle, because if you've got a sawmill like I do, and you got water where you can clean the dirt off of the logs so you don't tear up your blades as quick, that's a great help. The last thing that I'll talk about is there's what's called a corner broom, and I don't know where it is because I haven't used it in a while. There's a corner broom. It's got really super stiff bristles. I used to use that with the log and the hose to get the dirt off of it. With this nozzle that I bought, I really don't need it. I do knock the gross amount of dirt off with the broom and then come back and get all the fine stuff with that nozzle. But that might be a help to you if you have a sawmill. I'm running a Woodland Mills HM 126, and the other day I needed something from them. This is a 2012 model. They've drastically altered their sawmills now, made some really nice improvements. I'm not going to upgrade. I'm going to keep this till it dies. But like I said, this is a 2012. If you need parts or something like that, something kind of hardware related, durable hardware, you might want to jump on it. I got the last 2 dogs that were in stock, and there probably will never be another one coming. So if you got an older saw, 2012 in this case, you might want to jump on and get anything that you need. Dysfunctional Vet out.